What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Stellaris and the Roman Star Empire. Now, before we get started today, I would like to, as always, tell you a little bit about the things that I've done in between episodes, because that's usually where I have the time to really look at our empire and make some significant changes. Now, a lot of the changes made today are actually directly in response to a comment made by Aimless Arrow in the comment section of the last video. So thank you so much for that, and you've made some really great points, and I'll be addressing all of them right now. So first off, let's actually have a look at our current fleet, our second strongest fleet. You know, we do have two navies at the moment. Our biggest one, the Classes 1, led by Julia Octavia, and she and her ships are currently on the way into Xarian space. Obviously, we've just returned from the Hithian space because we defended against the Ondarum. But we do have a second fleet here, and this fleet, oh my god, that was quite some lag there. This fleet is currently it's actually about to bombard this planet here, because this is going to be the first one that will take over. Now, this fleet is led by a mercenary, Warthog Slipway. Now, one thing I would definitely like to mention here is that he is a Yuri. This is, as you can see here, his species is Yuri. Now, why is this important? This is important because it's been brought to my attention that we are militarists. Our government ethics are militarist, amongst others. And so, wouldn't it be frowned upon to have some random mercenary lead one of our most glorious operations? I mean, we're here attacking one of the first colonies of the Xarians, and with this fleet, we'll eventually conquer Titano. At least that's the plan. So shouldn't a human lead these things? And first of all, I would say, yeah, maybe. There's certainly voices within our empire that would say that that's true. But remember how the Yuri Free Warriors have been destroyed in the last episode by the great Decathans. And while, yes, it was not the Xarians that destroyed their home, it was their friends. So I could definitely see how, this Yuri mercenary leader is very, very pissed off and has basically, bowed down to the Empress. And, he's not really a mercenary. He's joined the Roman Empire, and with his expertise, we're going to be able to crush the Xarians and later the Decathans. In fact, what I might want to do, after we've taken this over, we might actually make our way to Deathlar and actually have him attack the Decathan home world. That would be amazing if we could get that done. So, yeah, he's not going to be switched out. I have full trust in him that he will lead our forces to victory, and I don't think it's a problem that he's not a human, at least for most of our people. Now, that's just the first thing I would like to mention, but continuing with that sort of line of thought, we are militarist, and for a while now, I've been using robotic armies for most of our wars. We do have a few others as well, but mostly robots. And in a militarist society, we don't really care about human deaths because it's for the glory of the Empress and the Empire, right? Authoritarian militarists, we don't... It's not seen as a loss. It's seen as a great honor to die in battle. And so what I've done is I have started a huge recruiting spree on all of our planets, where we're basically recruiting, human assault armies. People are flocking to the, military stations or whatever, to finally enlist in the armies and go to war for the great empire. That's basically a shift in our politics. In that shift, will be supported by an Ascension perk. We have an empty slot here, and I've decided we're going to go with the One Vision. So this is going to give us monthly unity plus 10% and governing ethics attraction, which I've been told is actually a huge bonus, because all of these factions that we have right now that are kind of maybe annoying us, like the spiritualists, for example, they're very frustrating, or the Xeno Justice Society, they're not really all that helpful. And if we go for the government ethics attraction, these three parties right here, that are already the strongest, by the way, but they will get even more, I don't know, what's the word there? They will get more members. They will be even more attractive, I guess, to our population. So this is something that we definitely want to go for, and the unity also helps a lot. So let's go ahead and pick that ascension perk here. True unity is achieved only when the ultimate goals of a nation and its people are one and the same. After all, a house divided against itself cannot stand. Exactly. And I feel like it works very well with our Arthurian form of government as well. I mean, we have one Empress, and her will is also the will of the people. At least that's what propaganda says. So this kind of explains how all the people are currently lining up to join our armies. And that was basically it. There's one last thing that Aimless Arrow mentioned, and that is that I should build smaller fleets. Oh yeah, that's why I have this turned on. Smaller fleets so that we can, you know, take over the Xarian space and hurt them economically. And yes, that's certainly a possibility. We can build small fleets, but that's incredible amount of micromanagement, which I don't want to do. It gets frustrating very quickly. And I also don't think it's all that effective, because it's going to get our ships destroyed. We're going to have our fleet power all over the place, and it's not going to be all that useful. If you have a look at, you know, what the average system yields, the average system has like maybe let's say 10 or 12 energy and minerals combined, right? So somewhere around 12. We have some really, really good systems in our space, like Tree Jump here, which is the Dragon's Horde. So that's a special system. And then we have other systems like the Pandora system, that's really good, rich in minerals. And then Burthios is pretty good as well. But other than that, we don't really have all that much from our systems. Our economic power is coming from our many planets. So if we just check out Earth, for example, I mean, this is our capital, but still, this is giving us so much more than all the other planets. But even just the, you know, just Typhoon, look at this. It's giving us so much more minerals and energy credits than, you know, I don't know, like 5-10 systems combined. So really, if we want to weaken them economically, if we want to weaken our enemies economically, we need to take their planets. And so for this, we're going to build a lot more armies, because we don't really have the time to bombard them to the ground anymore. We need to invade faster. That's just kind of something that I've noticed just something I know from experience here in Stellaris. All right, so now with that out of the way, let's actually move forward a little bit faster as well. We have our fleet coming in, okay, and we are taking some time to bombard them here, but as I said, we shouldn't be doing that all the time. And I guess we're going to be indiscriminate, especially as this mercenary. I think he's not going to hold
Station
back
reports enemy
at
contact.
all. Okay, and oh, this is very quiet. I just realized one of our scientists has leveled up. That's sweet. And yeah, we are losing these star bases. I mean, this is a pretty good system, for example, right? I think this was where the Pirate Haven was. So this was one that we definitely want to, you know, control ourselves, but it's going to be difficult to actually hold on to that. But yeah, let's turn that off for now, because that's a bit too much detail. Also, what's going on here? Where are these? Okay, there's army there. Do I just want to destroy that army? I don't know. Let's wait for this defense army to be dead.
Spaceport reports enemy contact.
And then we can do that. Okay. Let's maybe quickly destroy you and then go back here. Okay. So, they're coming after us. 64k, which is going to be really difficult to defeat. Underway. But, yeah, whatever. Okay, we've made a few adjustments to our starbases as well. Nothing too important. But yeah, just wanted to show that. Okay, so this is dead. You can now return. And you at least enter orbit. But honestly, no, you know what? We need to attack immediately. We don't have the time. Land the armies immediately. So that means you guys, you can go ahead and besiege Titano, or bombard. It's not really a siege, but you know what I mean. Okay, so 1.6k. What's the defensive? Oh yeah, the garrison strength is really low, so we should be able to destroy them easily.
All sword ground elements.
Okay, yeah, look at this. So this is General Servius Gabini's first attack, but it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. Although we are taking quite some losses, surprisingly. That might be because there's still defensive. No, there's actually no defensive buildings there. Well, whatever. Whatever. We've got it taken over quickly. And we have finished the terraforming of 2 of our planets. And we've also finished a new research. Good. So, let's go for advanced reactor boosters. Not really using that. Phase disruptors. I mean, I guess. But I don't think we're going to really actually use that. Alright, so. When have we taken this? Not quite. And we can go for new tradition. Perfect. So, claim influence, army damage, 25. That's what we need right now. A warrior mindset. Exactly. That is exactly what we need. Discipline is at the core of any successful army. With selective breeding, rigorous drills, and extensive combat conditioning, we have created a force of ruthless warriors working in absolute coherence with each other. They are the iron fist with which we rule the galaxy. Perfect. So, and as you can see, we've attacked this planet with 1.6 strength, and now we come out with 1.8 strength, and I believe we've lost a few armies along the way, so that's actually really cool. Alright, so let's get you to Great Sun, to Titano, and enter orbit here. But while we're at it, we can, we can bombard a little bit. We are bombarding indiscriminately, so that's kind of nice. And yeah, sorry, Xarians, but that's just kind of the way it is. We have to destroy you. And it seems like we're no longer being chased by this big fleet. The Federation fleet has decided to turn around, it seems. They're just kind of chilling here now, which is totally fine by me. That's totally fine. One thing that we will do is... yeah, what will we do? Do we want to link up? Well, I think we're going to go here. We're going to go here. And, so, we'll take over these planets and these systems, and then we'll see what we can do here. Yeah. I wanted to build up a few more ships. Well, let's upgrade this laboratory. And where is my shipyard? There's Sol Invictus. Let's build a few battleships as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's cool. 4 battleships, it's fine for now. And yeah, I'm gonna hold off on colonizing these worlds. Where's this one? Galaman 4. Oh, a natural beauty. Maybe we do want to colonize that immediately. Actually, you know what? Fine, let's do that. Let's put a colony ship here. And have you go here. Galaman Prime. Good name for now. We'll obviously find a better name at some point. And then Stratal shall be colonized too. And that should come from Apollo. And we'll have you here. Stratal Prime. Yeah, okay. We can change these names, but let's actually start colonizing them. And that means, because we are at 14 out of 14 colonized systems, we will need to create a sector, and I'm going to be creating the Traxxas sector here, around the Traxxas Badlands. I think that would be a great place, and that was a suggestion from one of you in the comment section as well, but that was some time ago. I don't exactly remember when. But yeah, okay, so you guys are coming, and we're right now bombarding Titano, the great homeworld of the Xarians. Who, by the way, one thing I should definitely mention is the Xarians have, for certain, managed to convert all of the other members of the Glorious Entente, because none of them started out as spiritualists, I'm pretty certain, but they all became spiritualist, after a while. So that's kind of impressive. They might, even though they were the founders of the Federation, and that the Catholics are arguably the most powerful, the Xarians are the ones that lead this Glorious Entente spiritually. So that's just something to keep in mind. Alright, you guys are moving in. Perfect. And do I want you to land immediately? Now, they do have psionic armies. I only have you entering the orbit, right? I think here we might want to wait a little bit, because they do have quite a powerful garrison. Let's wait for our armies to, heal up, or for our robots to repair. And once that is done, we will actually attack. I think that's fair. Okay, so we're on our way here. And there's 20k fleet. There's a 20k fleet. Okay, look at this. The Hithians over here. Very nice. And we're about to conquer some more things. Perfect. So far, so good. We have not been attacked. Our space has not been attacked at all. So that's nice. So what our armies say? Our armies say that they are ready. So I think we shouldn't really wait any longer and immediately start. This is going to be a tough battle
Ground
for sure.
forces are dropping on target.
But we do have the upper hand here, so I'm thinking this should go well. Now, a breakthrough has just been made by our robotic engineering and artificial intelligence specialists. The recent slew of AI-related incidents afflicting our nation has been narrowed down to a single cause, a specific set of algorithms present in Roman neurostimulative robotics software. A local hotfix has already passed initial testing and is ready to be uploaded to all affected systems. We should be careful to note that due to the extremely modular nature of the algorithm's application, their presence is extensive throughout Roman software. Plainly speaking, managing the hotfix will place a drain on our resources for some time. Once completed, however, the patch should prevent any repeated occurrences of undesirable self-deterministic AI behavior. So, we can apply the patch for 10 years. We will have, we will lose energy credits and influence, and then we have we're not going to lose 500 energy credits every 10 years, right? It's weird. I think we're going to pay the energy credits and the influence once, and I think the engineering stuff is what sticks. Now, we could let it ride out, and we are an explorer, you know, known for the insatiable curiosity. But that's space exploration, right? I think right now, I don't think we want to take any chances. We're in this huge war. Who knows what happens? Our robots could malfunction. I mean, while we are currently recruiting more humans, we still have a huge amount of robotic forces. So we don't want them to just, you know, misbehave while in a battle. That could be really terrible while we're, you know, reliant on them. So I think we're going to apply the patch because we know what it does. And then it's fixed, and then we all know what's actually going on. So let's do that. And so you've landed. So the fight is on the way. So I think you can move on to... Actually, you can't. Interestingly, because this planet still has their capital building, I think. The Empire Capital Complex. Or the fortress. I don't know. Oh, there's still a fortress. Okay. Oh, but we did destroy their sacred nexus, which I believe is like their temple. So that was good. Temple on their homeworld was destroyed. Maybe we should have waited for... We should have probably waited at least for the fortress to fall. Yeah, that was stupid. So now we're kind of just stuck here. But let's at least use the jump drive here. To get in here and deal some damage. I think that's fine. Okay. So there's a bit of a Federation fleet. Nothing we need to really worry about. Okay, we're immediately in a fight. Okay, there was a battleship that was unfortunately not destroyed. I think they escaped. Alright, I think we did lose a destroyer too. Okay, you can start bombarding this. And where's the battle going on? Okay, there we go. So yeah, wow, that's impressive. They still have their psionic armies.
Construction complete.
Really giving us a hard time, but okay, we're breaking through. Very nice. And I believe, okay, yeah, the fortress has been taken, and with it the Azar, you know, the servant species has been overrun. It's actually the Azar are also the ones protecting this, but there are also Xarians. So, you know, very nice. Okay, so, what else is going on? Oh, there's a huge battle going on right now. Oh, okay. This is something that we should watch, because this is Julia Octavia Agrippina, level 6 now. And we are opposing the huge Federation fleet. Now, the problematic here is that, once again, we've been ambushed, and we can't really make use of our superior range. this is a big deal. And I believe we might lose this. They have 11 battleships, 25 cruisers. Yeah, okay. They are much more powerful than we are. We already lost a lot of our shield strength. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, okay, we can't really make use of our range, which is unfortunate. Although, we are definitely dealing damage. Our Titans are almost incapable of doing anything. Shit. Yeah, okay, so this is not going well. We should retreat as soon as possible. 14 days. Oh, yeah, that was... They destroyed one of our Titans. Or maybe not. But at least we're forced to retreat. Okay, that was not at all good. That was really bad. Okay, we can retreat now. Let's. Yeah, that was really bad. That was really bad. And that's always the problem when we get caught like this. Like, when we have time to approach, we have a nice alpha strike because we have high range weapons. But when we're in close range like this, there's very little we can do. Let's check out the... Yeah. Okay, so... They destroyed a lot of our strike craft. And we shot down 3 missiles, which is really not useful. 3 battleships lost, 7 cruisers, 15 corvettes and destroyers. Yeah, man, this sucks. So what did they use? Tachyon Lancers. We didn't destroy a single of their battleships. They have a lot of cruisers as well. Shit. Alright, so we definitely need to rebuild. And I think... what should we focus on? We should focus on battleships. Okay, well, there's not that much in terms of resources that we have, so just kind of have to make do with this. But yeah, that's a big blow. That's certainly a big blow. Okay, but our armies have been successful? No, there's still these Psi operatives. Well, not operatives, but like the... That's from XCOM, by the way, but yeah. There we go, the Psionic army falling. And
Sword 1 actual reports
we've taken Titano.
Secured.
We've taken Titano. Now what we could do... No, we can't purge them. Okay. But there we go. We've taken the Xarian home world. And now... well, we can actually jump in here. So let's kind of try and do that. Jump into this system. And take over that planet. And that will definitely hurt the economy. Like... That's a huge blow. But all of this will happen next time. For now, we've suffered a great defeat, but we've also been successful on another front. So, yeah, it's a stalemate for sure. Can't really say who's gonna win. But anyways, that was it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.